Hey, welcome to Straight Talk Wealth TV. Don't even, I'm so beside myself at this point, getting live streams to work and getting the scenes. It's a big transition. I used to go on the radio for more than 10 years. I was on KRLA and recently KVTA here in Ventura. And all I had to do was figure out what I want to say and flick on a switch and start talking. This is just a completely new realm, but we are moving into the 21st century. Welcome to this live stream. Now, some of you are seeing this, some of you aren't. Some of the links we sent out work, some don't. We're getting it down, okay? We have this all videoed because I want evidence, and I really did do a drawing for the lure, so I wanted the evidence of it. So it's being videoed, and we will mount the video somewhere, and people can go back and say, "Hey, you actually did do a show." But I want to thank you for coming. I want to tell you a little bit about what we do, and the background of why we're here today is for the last month in May and June, we ran a contest, and everybody entered on Facebook. And we love the Lure restaurant. There is nothing better than the great seafood at the Lure. So we wanted to give a $100 gift certificate, see if people were paying attention. And we're going to do that. We're going to have a drawing here. You're going to see me actually do this on a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet's blurred, and we'll come up with a name, and I'll announce it here, and then we will get that out. But I do want to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we've been doing. As I said, I've been on KRLA doing shows on. Man, the stuff, here's the thing. On the same, I'm the same as my public. I'm a pre-retiree baby boomer. I'm working with pre-retirees and retirees, and we're going through the same issues. We had the tech bubble where we were a little younger and went, wow, things blow up sometimes. And I learned a lesson. I'd gotten into the financial service business right before that, and that was a good lesson to start off with. Sometimes you tell everybody we're all going to get rich, and things blow up. So maybe you better think critically about the profession you're in and not tell everybody all the things that you're supposed to tell them to make a good sound, make it sound good. So by the time the real estate bubble came in 2008, we were on top of that. We did warn people, either sell your house or get the equity out, this thing's going to crash. And we had clients that are very, very happy that we did that. Then we thought, there's a lot of risk in the economy. And these are important issues to us as baby boomers. Not only what the economy is doing and this country is becoming, but what we do with our own personal planning. And there's intersections of that. And that's what we try to focus on, is where these intersections are on our show. So anyway, there's a new report I'm going to show you in a little bit that we've had out called Principal Spend Down, a Slippery Slope. I have one here in the cupboard. And in this one, I actually explore a whole new risk to investment. Oh, I have one back here. Let's just pull it from here. I'll show you more of this in a minute. But this is a new report, and my cord is underneath the chair. And in this report, okay, we talk about the fact that we have a new economy. That's the face of the new economy. And we have so many sneezes in China, and it brings down the American economy. So who knew? So this is the era that we live in. And the purpose of this show is to interview great minds, which I'm going to talk about that we've done in the past, some really good people, and bring the big issues, the macro issues, and the smaller issues to you, and help you decide. And I'm never going to give you a total slant on something. I'm always going to give you multiple sides of the issue, because I think you guys are smart enough to figure it out for yourself. But I have the luxury, because I'm getting paid. This is my industry. This is my job. I get paid to do the homework that you probably want to do, but you're too busy working every day to get to it. So that is going to be that's a pleasure of doing this show. So real quick, I just want to go over a couple things with you, and then we're going to have the drawing in just a minute. And I just want to talk about who we are. Straight Talk Wealth Radio. We have a website I want you to visit sometime. That is straighttalkwealth.com. Does that make sense? That would be straighttalkwealth.com. We have our Facebook page. It's facebook.com at Straight Talk Wealth. No, facebook.com. Slow down, Bruce. Facebook.com/ Straight Talk Wealth. I know you're in a hurry, and I appreciate you taking some time. I'm trying to keep it moving here. Real quick, on our website, just so you get a view of this, we have several features that I want you to just be cognizant of and aware of. The first thing is we kind of triage you when you first come in, and we want to find out, do you want to just learn something? Are you here just to maybe pick up a free report or an audio or something? Or participate will be a section as we have more local events, particularly when things open up after COVID, and more on webinars too, as we do more of those, where you can actually attend events and you'll see them there in the participate section. And execute is for people that just, hey, you know what? I got all that. I'm educated. I don't need anything more. I just want to talk to you about what to do and put plans together. That would be under execute. So it's kind of a triage when people first come in. And then we have certainly, universally, we like people to take a look at the retirement roadmap. I'm going back. This is obviously a video and the controls are a little bit slippy on it. But the retirement roadmap is an analysis. And I developed the retirement roadmap because people used to come in my office and say, Bruce, what's hot right now? What's really good? What's everybody making money on? You know, and I'm like, I don't know you from Adam. What do you need? Where are you at in life? What else is your portfolio made up of? Am I being redundant? You don't want to stick your foot in your mouth just giving patent advice to people that everybody does this or that. So you have to have some sort of intake and analysis. Always an epiphany for the client to see where they are versus where they want to get to. And for me, it keeps me from putting my foot in my mouth of making recommendations where I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't know the person. So you can listen to our past podcasts on the website. We have some videos from our clients who've been kind enough to sort of speak up on how we did for them. Late breaking news, we have blog entries. I'll be doing more and more as I get everything down and technology runs more smoothly. And you're welcome to join the conversation, comment on our blogs, follow us on Straight Talk on media, social media, such as the Facebook page. So there's our Facebook page. And I don't know, did I put anything else into this here or is that the end of the video? I think that's about the end of the video. Showing you the Facebook page. Again, just covering a little ground so you know a lot of people who are watching today don't have a background with us, don't know who we are. So, okay, one of the things that we do a lot of is we do these reports and audios. And I want to just talk to you about some of them. This is a report I did a few years ago called Inflation or Deflation, America's Monetary System in Crisis and How to Plan for It, because this was a big thing. We knew the Fed was printing lots of money and everybody was coming to me. I'm so worried we're going to have hyperinflation. I'm going to have hyperinflation. And I wanted them to understand you've got to get underneath this and first of all, slow down and understand that we may well have a big deflation before we have inflation. And if you bet wrong on that, you'll lose everything that you bet. So I published that report and I try to make reports so a high school sophomore can understand them. We also interviewed Harry S. Dent, who had a lot to say on gold and what was the value of gold and not a big necessarily gold bug, but really critical look at it. That is on a 1-hour CD. You can have any of these from us. They're free educational pieces if you think they're relevant to your portfolio. This is a critical look at, is gold a savior? Is it not? Where's it going to work and where's it going to break down? And again, the new report that I just showed you a minute ago, Principal Spend Down a Slippery Slope. Now, we'll have this up on our website in a little bit. It's a little library you can go to. It's probably under the Learn section. And I just want you to see here an example of the reader that we have. So if you we're happy to send the printed ones out, but you can also read these reports online when you go to our website, and cool little readers that we've invested in so you can go through them. And I want you to see how we illustrate these, and I really do try to set them up so a high school sophomore can understand the subject. So I don't care if you've been a nurse all your life and you're trying to figure out money, you can understand inflation and deflation in these reports. So that's one sample of the report. A little outdated just in terms of some of the triggers that we thought were going to happen, but the basic info is super, super relevant today. This is the report that I just published. Again, it's online, or we're happy to send it to you, called Principal Spend Down a Slippery Slope. And it deals with the fact that you can't get income out of a portfolio anymore. It's really hard. Interest rates have been killed. Dividends are unpredictable, particularly if the economy keeps crashing. So how do you get income out of a portfolio with actually drawing down on your principal? That's what this report is. It gives you some great solutions. So again, just want you to let you know that we do these various reports and audios and videos for your edification. What else do we do at Straight Talk Wealth Radio? We have, I want to talk about people that I get access to. This is great because, when you got a radio show, they don't, sometimes they don't. Oh, that's goofy, isn't it? They don't know, they don't know if I'm major market or what. They hear you have a radio show, they come talk to you. So you get to have these great chats with very, very knowledgeable and cool people. And one of them that I had a chance to have a long talk with was basically the CPA of the United States of America. His name is David M. Walker. He is the former Comptroller USA, and he's the former trustee of the Social Security and Medicare funds. He's the guy that if you want to know, is it solvent? Is it still going to be there for us? He's the guy that you'd want to talk to. And we had a long conversation. I turn that into a CD, if I could click on it there. Yep, called The State of the Union's Finances by David M. Walker. And in this interview, mind you, he is the former trustee of Social Security and Medicare. He tells me, Bruce, they call them trust funds, but the truth is you really can't trust them, and they're not funded. So very revealing. And in this interview, and again, this is another thing you can have for free on request, but in this interview, he actually told me, he volunteered, I didn't even go gunning for it, and he told me what his portfolio was made up of. So he scared the dickens out of me, telling me where we were going as an economy, how unfunded and upside down, and our obligations, and what happens if interest rates go up on the national debt. And then he tells me his own portfolio to handle it. So that is available for free if people want to send in. I think there's a little scroll at the bottom of the screen when we come back to me here. There's a little scroll that you can see that says how to get in touch with me. So if you want to contact me, you can always email me, Bruce at straighttalkwealth.com. Bruce at straighttalkwealth.com is my email. Request any of these materials. You can get a voicemail to me at 844-789-7234. That's 844-STW radio will get you to my voicemail. Just going back to David Walker here for a minute. We also have a YouTube channel. That gives me great access too. So here's an interview that I did a while ago with Harry S. Dent. And we got into all kinds of great topics in that. Demographics, he's an expert at demographics. So let's go back to, in essence, I want to come back to the baby boom generation, how it's run its course. This is on our YouTube channel. Explain the basic almost done, and then we're going to have the drawing. Just want to show you some things that I think will be relevant for you.
And immigration.
So that's Harry. There is other videos on this page, that on our YouTube page, that I've personally done to instruct you or give you guidance on certain matters. This is one I did on
Welcome
protecting
to
from the
Straight
crash
Talk Wealth with your
2020.
experts in all aspects of wealth accumulation, preservation, and income guaranteed to last a lifetime.
Show you the intro.
And now, your host of Straight Talk Wealth, Bruce Whitey.
So that's that. Now, one way to stay in touch with what we're doing here.
I got a business to run. I got
okay, Bruce, thank you. Okay, one other thing I want you to be cognizant of is we have been sending emails out that we feel are pertinent topics that I want you to pay attention to. We try to make these very educational. Again, this is, I'm not doing the perfect screens here, but this was one that I did on why retirement will be unaffordable for most Americans. And it gets into how much can you withdraw from a portfolio anymore? Can you withdraw 4% a year? What's that look like? So these are other things. Pay attention to our emails. They're coming from Bruce at straighttalkwealth.com. And there's another thing I'm doing with the emails, which is I'm really promoting what's called the Alliance for Lifetime Income. This is an industry-wide educational nonprofit that is actually sponsoring the Rolling Stones tour. So they know who their target is. Protected retirement. And this is what their website looks like. We're going to keep putting out articles and videos and stories of that. So watch for our email. Whitelist our email. I heard a lot of people when we started this contest were not actually seeing the emails come in. So that concerned me. So go back. We did send them out, and go back and make sure that you're getting them. Okay? All right. Enough about me. You're the one that's important. And your dinner is what's important. So what I've done is I took the spreadsheet here of everybody that entered the contest, and you can't see the spreadsheet because it's blurred. But I have a sheet underneath here that I'm going to scroll up and down and up and down, and it's got stops on both ends of it. So I can't go past the bottom, I can't go past the top. I'm going to close my eyes and just scroll up and down and up and down that list until we get a winner. And ta-da! And again, my apologies on, I bet you probably saw fits and starts going on. We will get the technical difficulties down, but at least this is recorded and we'll get it posted somewhere. But let's put on a little music for our let's put on a little music here for our scroll session. And I'm going to go over to the spreadsheet, and I'm going to make sure it's moving. It's kind of underneath that blue blur, and now it's moving, and I'm just going to close my eyes. And I'm going to go up and down the spreadsheet, figure out who is going to win. I'm going back up a little bit, go down some. Wow. Nice music to scroll by. We should stop right about there. The winner is, oh my gosh, the winner is Tom Noble. Tom, you're the one. Oh, he is so deserving. I've had a couple conversations with him. Tom, you won the $100 gift certificate to the Lure. So we're going to be contacting you. That is very cool. I'm very, very glad you got that, man. You've oh, hello. Hello. Due to technical difficulties, Tom, you're the winner of the $100 gift certificate to the Lure. So I look forward to seeing you guys again. We will announce more live streams, but the live streams are going to be so informative. And these guys, I want you to know, these guys that come on and actually, are my guests, we're going to have it to where you can comment, you can ask them questions. There'll be live shows. So there'll be a head here and there'll be a head here, and we'll have these discussions and you can join in. So I really look forward to being of service to you. Pay attention to your emails. Pay attention to anything else we send. We try to be really sparing about text. But if a show's just about to go on and I've got my technology down and it's working, we will